Hi Sarah, good evening. Thousands of people already descending on a sunny north coast ahead of the Northwest 200, which gets underway tomorrow. Now, the sport of motorcycling is a very tight-knit community, and amidst all the anticipation of the racing here this week, there was a somewhat sombre tone in the paddock and amongst the teams arriving here today. That's because of a double fatality at the British Superbike round in Oulton Park yesterday, when two riders lost their lives in an 11-rider crash during the Super Sport race. New Zealand's Shane Richardson and 21-year-old British rider Owen Jenner lost their lives. Now, there were many riders from the Republic of Ireland and from Northern Ireland in that race, and one of those was County Fermanagh's Lee Johnston. And he arrived here today, understandably, in a reflective mood.
It's harder, I think, when we see things like this at short circuit racing. I know some of us think that road racing is very dangerous, but riding a motorbike as a whole is dangerous. And yeah, firstly, my thoughts go out to the families and the loved ones of all the people that were involved. And yeah, there's obviously other people that are injured in the scene as well. So yeah, really, really sad. It was very, very hard, and you can see how close the sport is because it's affected everybody within the sport. It's probably hard for the people that were involved that maybe run into people and stuff, because they're still here, and that's very hard to take. But in them circumstances, you can't do anything about what is happening in front of you at that speed. So yeah, I feel a lot for the riders that are also injured and stuff as well, that were involved in the crash and probably were in the midst of trying to help them riders afterwards.
Yeah, it's a sad time for motorcycle racing, and Lee Johnston will be part of the BBC Sport commentary team here this week. Now, all the big name riders and big factory teams are here and ready for qualifying, which gets underway early tomorrow morning. You can see it all live on the BBC Sport website and BBC iPlayer from 10 o'clock. So with the best this sport has to offer and the beautiful weather here on the North Coast, we are set for a very exciting week, as Gavin Andrews reports.
There you go, dude. Thank you very much. A special delivery for a wise old head. Experience counts for a lot at the Northwest 200, and Alistair Seeley has more than most. After a year away, he's back and bidding to add to his record tally of 29 wins.
Hopefully we're back with a bang. You know, we're out to do the business, try and get that 30. You know, it'd be nice to get there. So we're just going to enjoy the week. The weather's supposed to stay with us, so and get warmer as the week goes on. So dry track and fast bikes. Sure, what else would you want? With the motorhome here, the family's here, even the dogs here as well. So there's no better place to be, sure, on the North Coast with the sunshine.
Someone who isn't here this year is another local favourite, Glenn Irwin. He's won the last 11 superbike races at the Northwest, so in 2025, it's wide open.
Glenn's been hogging all the wins for the last few years, so nice of him to let a few of us have a go. So we'll wait and see what happens this week. It is quite a special circuit. I've always enjoyed riding here. The coast road in particular is something really unique and somewhere that I really, really enjoy riding. So can't wait to get going tomorrow.
Look, I'm going to give it a go, that's for sure. Big bike's very unknown, but there's no reason why it shouldn't be on the money. So I'm looking forward to it. The weather's looking at the minute. The day's beautiful. I think the rest of the week's will be right and good. So all being well, we should be in for some real good racing and hopefully bumper crowds.
I've had some great experiences here. I've had quite a number of podiums in different categories as well. So there is a lot of motivation to sort of set some new standards. So now it's about time I put all the pieces together and got something special.
Everything is in place for a race week to remember. Gavin Andrews, BBC Newsline.